Timberborn, charming colony sim, or rebellion in waiting. These beavers have an unquenchable thirst for water, an insatiable hunger for food, and a number of other basic necessities that I am either unwilling or unable to provide. Because you have to balance there's a lot of resource management in this game. As their god, we can only wonder how long until they rebel. But don't worry, I have an idea. 6 unique proletariat districts funneling their resources to a single luxurious capital, an arena, where every year the districts will send one sacrifice to battle to the death. We'll call these sacrifices tributes. Tributes.
I volunteer!
Tribute.
Welcome to the building of Beaverem, the capital. It all starts with a single block on a larger collection of blocks. Add another block to another block. You've got yourself a line. This is my first time making a map in Timberborn ever. Look, it's a waterfall about to happen. That's pretty good. And we definitely need a waterfall here for the citizens of the capital. They need access to a lot of fresh water. And it looks like they're going to get it. That's a lot of water.
A lot of water.
Oh, dang. Let's not dwell on the water right now. Instead, let's focus on building an expansive and beautiful place for our capital citizens. You can build up to 16 blocks high, and so we are going to bring our citizens closer to the heavens with terraces. We're also going to continue building out the outside perimeter, give a lot of space for homes. I think it's mostly going to be homes and recreation. And we might want to go back and see how the water situation is doing. It's not bad. It's fine. We might want to do a little something though, just a little detailing by making the lake larger. Oh, and definitely, yes, adding a moat. A moat is perfect for the capital because it is a physical and a symbolic separation between the capital citizens and the peasants. And I mean beaver peasants, not peasants. If you're a peasant watching right now, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're adding a river just to control flooding, so the excess water will just run off the edge of the world, just like in real life. We just restarted the water, so we're just checking the flow to make sure that it's going to work just the way that we want it to. Look, the moat! Okay, time for a big reveal. Dun, 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 dun. The capital is done, and we're ready to move on to our first district.
History was made here.
District 1, mining. I started placing these ruins down, all different sizes. We have the ones that go above ground and also underground. And then I realized that what I was making was hideous and yet also a place I felt like I'd seen before. So I started again, and this time I decided to alter the terrain, just layer upon layer of dirt, like some kind of dry, desolate, dusty cake, but filled with a secret filling of metal. I expanded this area out to make more space for more ruins because these ruins will have to supply pretty much all of the metal for the entire world forever. I also put some ruins at the entrance to make it like a fun way to access the canyon. This district is ready for beaver miners.
I think I'm getting the black lung, Bob.
District 2, Aquatic Agriculture. Time to do some farming. This farming area is going to be specifically for underwater crops, and we're setting that up with 1 block down plot areas for your cattails, your spatterdock, and the new mangrove trees. Oh, the waterfall! Look, the waterfall's coming! Nice. So now I'm just making sure everything is irrigated, adding on some more plots so that we're going to have a total of 6. And if we need more, the beavers can add more later. Finally, an outlet to the edge of the map. And that is the Aquatic Agriculture District done. District 3, Power. The previous district was really easy, really straightforward. This district, I'm not sure if it makes any sense or if it'll even work. It's untested. So what I'm doing is building a plateau, carving a canal through it, and setting the stage for a series of water wheels so that can be one of the main sources of power that this district creates. I imagine the other districts sending their raw resources here and having them processed, and then all of those finished products being distributed throughout the world. So here I'm making some steps that are going to house the water wheels, and then the exterior steps are going to be for access so that the beavers can go up here and actually build the water wheels, and so that they can place the power shafts as well. So fingers crossed. And as I was finishing this up, I was noticing it's really close to the edge of the map. It's really, really too close. Why is it there? Why? And this seed was planted in my mind of like, okay, I'm going to move this, but I really don't want to. Maybe I'm just going to learn to be okay with it. That never happens. You got to change it. You got to move it. So that's what I'm starting to do here, building up and making some new space for this big move. It actually really wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. I just followed the pattern of the first one that I made, and it actually ended up turning out way better than I could have imagined.
It's cute. And sad.
District 4, Lumber. I knew I wanted some more hills and water features, so I started laying down some foundations so that I could make some rolling hills and some lakes as well here in the southeast corner of the map. So I added in 2 of these lakes and a small river to connect them right here. Unfortunately, these lakes and river just look like a dinosaur.
Not the mama.
So we've got to change that. I'm expanding it out, making it more visually interesting, less dinosaur body. Going into the head of the dinosaur here, we're going to change that over to, obviously, the head of a beaver. Sad beaver? We just did sad beaver. Happy beaver. Yes, that's great.
And now gaze upon its dry face and know that death comes for us all.
District 5, Weapons. This district is like District 13, where it was destroyed and already gone before the Hunger Game books even began. So may this suspicious crater serve as a warning to anyone making or harboring weapons in any corner of Beaverem. District 6, Land Agriculture. District 6 is both the starting zone and the land agriculture district. I tried to set this up as a good starting point and kind of a private starting area where you can have everything you need in one district, and then later your beavers can work towards exploring out into the rest of the world of Beaverem and actually start living and working in the other districts. But it does take some work and time to get there. So it's got some fun barriers and beautiful cliffs that make the area a little more private. But they're also carefully tiered in certain areas so that your beavers can traverse the cliffs without too much of a problem, just some simple stairs. And finally, foliage. This is a really fun part of making the map. If you make your own maps in Timberborn, definitely save 2 copies of your map, one with foliage and one without, just in case you want to go back and make some big changes. It's a lot easier to make changes without having to remove a bunch of trees and all of that stuff. And there it is, Beaverem! It's beautiful, but I almost forgot. The Beaver Games Arena. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do for the arena. I knew I wanted some kind of canyon, some place with a big tall border around it, but I wasn't really getting anywhere, so I decided to start over and get inspired. And it's happening right now. Yes, let the beaver flow through you. Anyway, we're carving out this beaver shape and really just making a cute face. You know, another little, oh dear, that's not cute at all. That's really, get rid of it. Be gone, demon. Let's go for something a little more cute and a little less sleep paralysis demon. So I go around and refine the face, tidy up the body. I add another layer to the entire beaver and just take my time lining it out and making it look just so. After I finish spending quite a bit of time detailing the beaver, I decided that I wanted to make the arena portion in the shape of like a recently chewed off tree. And I wanted to place this log just out of reach of the beaver, just as true freedom is just out of reach of the citizens of Beaverem. I think this arena turned out amazing. I really love it. I put some really high walls up here around the log and a little twisty-turvy entranceway. Wow, the map is done. It's time to finally check it out and see what it looks like in the game itself. Of course, we're going to call it Beaverem. Hello, little potential tree buttes. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to Beaverem. I'll be putting a link in the description when this map is ready for download, and it probably will still need some major tweaking, so feel free to edit it if you would like to. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. We're working towards our first 1,000 subscribers and we're getting kind of close. If there's a video that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments. I'd really love to hear what you think. And I'll see you again here on YouTube or live on Twitch.